Assalamualaikum, dear students. How are you? I am fine, by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to Learn from Home. I am Fatima Ronu, Purnam Purba Amragachi Gopt Primary School. I have created an educational video for class 5, which is related with your textbook. English for Today. Unit 19, Lesson 1 to 2, page 74. Dear students, now we will enjoy a song and dance by robot. Let's go. We should overcome. We should overcome. We should overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we should overcome someday. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we are not afraid today. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we are not afraid today. At first, I shall tell you a terrible story of a firefighter. His name was Omar Farooq. At the time of Liberation War, he was a freedom fighter. One midnight, he came to his village to meet with his mother. But some Pakistani army took him to the torture cell of the West Pakistan with the help of some Rajakars. The leader of the Pakistani army asked him about other freedom fighters. But Omar Farooq did not tell the name of his friends who were also freedom fighters. The Pakistani army oppressed him much. They told him to announce that Pakistan Jindabad. But Omar Farooq don't betray with his country. He announced Joy Bangla, Joy Bangla. And then the Pakistani army murdered him uncountily. The scene was very terrible. The Pakistani army hanged his dead body with a tree of the village to tease the other freedom fighters. But his mother do not believe that her son is no more in this world. She waits every moment for her son. She thinks her son may come anytime. Really, this story is too much terrible. However, dear students, you know about the Liberation War, which was held in 1971. The people of our country fought for 9 months against the Pakistani army and gained our liberation. We have got this free country only for the sacrifice of freedom fighters. Now, look at the pictures. Oh, my dear city students, can you say? What can you see in this picture? Think for some moments. I hope you can imagine what is this. How it I am saying. This is a picture of the Liberation War Museum. It is situated in Dhaka. It was established in 1996. The main purpose of the museum is to make a clear concern about the heroic struggle of the Bengali nations. And the title of today's class is The Liberation War Museum. This picture is taken from a magazine named Sunshine Magazine. Have you gone to this museum? I think some of you have gone. But if you don't go, you will visit the museum when you will get chance. How big? Now write the new words of today's lesson. Okay? Today's new words are liberation, museum, war. Now let's know the meaning of new words. Liberation means setting us free or freeing. The next word is museum. Museum means a place where important records and documents are stored. Again, the museum means a place where important records and documents are kept or stored. Okay? Now the third word is war. War means fight, struggle. Okay? Today we will know about this museum. Now open your textbook, page at 74. At first, you will listen attentively and then read with me. Okay? The magazine by and for the students of class 5. A visit to the Liberation War Museum. Farhan Ahmed. 14 December, our class went on a field trip to the Liberation War Museum at Segunbagicha, Dhaka. The trip was planned as part of our Bangladesh and Global Studies course. Our bus reached the museum at 10 a.m. A guide was waiting for us. He welcomed us warmly and took us on a quick tour of the different galleries and exhibits of the museum. There were 6 galleries that exhibited rare photographs, documents, and newspaper clippings, and objects used by the freedom fighters, and the martyrs of our liberation war. At Gallery 3, our teacher read out to us the Declaration of Independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Some other visitors also stopped and listened to it attentively. As we went inside Gallery 6, we fell silent. We were sad as we looked at the personal belongings of some of our martyred intellectuals and freedom fighters. A pair of glasses, a pen, a notebook, a money bag, a salt shirt, and other such things. We left the museum at 12:30. Before that, we watched a video film on our liberation war and our independence. It was an experience we'll never forget. Now, my dear students, look at the board and keep your attention.
Read the new story again. Answer the questions. 1. When did class go to the Liberation War Museum? 2. Why did the class go to the Liberation War Museum? 3. How many galleries are there in the Liberation War Museum? 4. Which two galleries did the writer and his class visit? 5. What personal belongings did the students see in Gallery 6? 1. When did the class go to the Liberation War Museum? The class went to the Liberation War Museum on 14th December. 2. Why did the class go to the Liberation War Museum? The class went to the Liberation War Museum as part of their Bangladesh and Global Studies course. 3. How many galleries are there in the Liberation War Museum? There are 6 galleries in the Liberation War Museum. 4. Which two galleries did the writer and his class visit? The writer and his class visited Gallery 3 and Gallery 6. 5. What personal belongings did the students see in Gallery 6? In Gallery 6, the students saw a pair of glasses, a pen, a notebook, a money bag, a soiled shirt, and other such personal belongings. Read the news story again. Write as many WH questions as you can about the news story. Begin your questions with who, what, when, where, why, and how. Examples. When did the class go on a field trip? How did the students travel to the Liberation War Museum? Now we'll make questions using WH words. First read the answers, then make questions. Click on the blank. When did they go on a field trip? On 14th December, they went on a field trip. When did the bus reach at museum? The bus reached the museum at 10 a.m. What did they see at Gallery 6? At Gallery 6, they saw personal belongings. What was the film about? The film was on Liberation War and Independence. How many galleries were there? There were 6 galleries.
Now come on, students. Play with me. I'll show you some pictures. You have to say about the picture. Okay? At first, look at this picture. I think you can say, what is this? This is a picture of a museum. That is Liberation War Museum. Now, next look at another picture. Can you say, who is he? This is a picture of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Okay. Now, okay, another game with me. Now I will show you some cards. You have to rearrange the words. Okay? Now rearrange. How big I think you have done. Now mess with the answer. Now you have to write 5 sentences about the Liberation War Museum, and this is your homework. Okay? Now I will introduce you with a robot who has come to give you some advice. Let's go.
Don't go outside. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Use your mask when you go out. Continue your study at home at the time of coronavirus.
Thank you everybody. It is the end of the class. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.